boys.
Yeah, so today is Friday, and there's really not a whole lot of things that really happen on Friday or Saturday for that much. I know this may strike you guys as odd, since I always talk about like always taking advantage of the time that you have, but I do not work on anything business related from about 7:30, 7 o'clock really on Friday night to about 7 o'clock on Saturday night. Laura and I take that as our day of rest, and we really just don't execute on anything business related. And it's good. It kind of breaks up the week. It gives me time to really I accidentally hit the stop button, so that's why there was that little pause. But it gives me that time to almost unwind. It gives me time to kind of focus on some other stuff, like things I enjoy. Like I really enjoy reading, so I will read. I'm reading The Lord of the Rings right now, kind of working my way through it because I've never actually read it. So it gives me time to do that. I still go. I see friends every Saturday and Sunday morning, and that's kind of my crew that I work out with. And I really just take that. But that starts at 7, okay? There's still a lot of time in Friday, and in fact Saturday after 7 to just get stuff done. So that's what today was. I got home from work and I got right to work because I knew I only had a limited amount of time. I knew that I needed to get home and I had some stuff for the business that I absolutely had to get done. For example, we've got the new release coming up, so I had to get some of these screens coated and another one burned, which is what you saw. And I actually have a little bit concerned with that burnt screen. I don't know if I washed out the last one well enough, so I'm gonna have to do some test printing with that to make sure it's okay. But I wanted to put out something for you guys because I wanted to show you that as much as I talk about just working and working and working, it is incredibly important to take time to spend with those. Spend time on your priorities, I guess is what I'm getting at, because as I've said in my other videos, my wife and family and friends take priority, and that's what Saturday is for. Saturdays are for the boys. Shout out to anyone who got that reference. But yeah, I'm heading to the gym now, and to make this not a complete waste of a video, I thought I would throw in a little clip at the very end that kind of shows how we go about editing our pictures for Instagram, since Instagram is so big for us. So I hope that you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys realize that even though I take full advantage and I push that you need to work and just outwork your competition, you need to take time for yourself and take time for your other priorities besides your business. So one of the huge key parts for us is Instagram pictures, and if you don't already edit your pictures, excuse me, I got the hiccups right now, but editing pictures is huge for us. Our pictures, with this new feature, the new deeper kind of analytical thing that Instagram rolled out, is you can dig really deep into your picture and see what people like the most. And what we've seen people like the most is typically other people. And honestly, I'm not one of the persons that people like to see pictures of, but that's what we're gonna do. And for us, for one, I'm using GIMP, which is it's a free software that basically has the same capabilities of Photoshop. So for Instagram, what works best for us is square pictures. So we're gonna make a square picture. It doesn't matter the dimensions of what you make it. I keep it the same as what we do our Facebook, which is 1040 by 10, or excuse me, 1024 by 1024, which gives me just this clear white screen, and that's all I need is a super simple base. Now I've already taken a picture, and I already know what picture I want to use, but the thing that speeds this up the most is your camera manipulation and when you're taking the actual picture. And if you can manipulate your picture as much as you need to while you are taking, so like as you see here, like I've already got the color contrast and everything set because we took the picture that way. It's already darkened. I've got the highlights kind of popping out of the back. I've got this picture pretty much perfect with how I want it right now. I will manipulate it a little bit, add a little watermark down here so we've got our branding on it, but this picture's pretty much, I mean, I don't have to mess with the lighting pretty much or anything on this really. Which is huge because that saves so much time. So right now I can pretty much throw on our trademarked logo on here, size her down, put her in the corner, and just, oh, that's not what you want. Just pretty much roll with this the way it is. And I'm good to go. But if you don't do this, if this picture was way off, you would have to go in here and spend time color correcting, raising your brightnesses and contrast levels, and it's quicker if you have presets made up. But if you don't, like, you've got to go through here and pretty much brighten and darken every single aspect of this picture until you've got it where you want it to be. It just speeds up the process so much more if you've got it. So I mean, right there, it took me all of 10 seconds. I brought my picture in, I resized it, I threw in my little watermark, and I'm good to go. And this is ready to go on Instagram, just like that. So, I mean, I've got a perfectly good picture right there, ready for Instagram. If I have to do this 4 times to get 4 pictures for tomorrow, photo manipulation, all in all, is going to take me under 10 minutes, and I'm going to have 4 pieces of content. Highly recommend that you update your settings in your camera and really learn how to manipulate the aperture and ISO settings so you know, and you've already got things set, so you don't have to spend a whole lot of time post-production editing your pictures.